I've decided to do days in the life video. I see a lot of day in the life videos and I love watching those. However, I'm gonna do days in the life of living in a car because every day kind of is quite different. Heading to the Phoenix Metro to visit some of my family. Gonna have some Mexican food tonight. And then I'm gonna spend some time in the desert. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been up in the beautiful Ponderosa forests for like over a month now. So gonna get a little bit of a change of scenery. Oh, hello, Semi. Hi. I'm at a scenic pullout. Check out how beautiful this is. This view is from the edge of the Colorado Plateau, a geological wonderland nestled across the southwestern states. Check out how tiny Little Red looks next to that gigantic semi. And this sweet potato fruit medley made for a picture-perfect lunch. I like to get a little bit of everything in one bite. Yum! This majestic plateau, it stands as testament to the immense forces of nature that have shaped our world. Towering sandstone cliffs rise, their vibrant layers revealing a chronicle of time etched into the very fabric of the earth. And then I figured I'd check out places I've never been. So I drove through neighborhoods in Black Canyon City, marveling at the saguaro cacti that landscaped front yards. Already got a change of plans. It is so hot here in Phoenix that I'm not even going to be able to stay here more than a night. I came down this way to visit family. I'm bound for the moment because I have several appointments and responsibilities that I do need to tend to. I just woke up. I am sweating. I am in Phoenix and it's 7 in the morning. I barely slept because it's so hot. Climate control and power are the two hardest parts about living in a car. I may be fixing that power situation soon. But did you notice I didn't even need tea to wipe away my mascara this morning because of the sweat on my face? This morning I woke up and got the heck out of the Phoenix area as fast as I could because I barely slept because I was burning up. And this is just the start of the hot season. This ain't even close to how hot it gets in Phoenix. Anyway, so now I'm in Prescott Valley, which I love. I think it's so beautiful here. It's so funny, like I grew up close to here and didn't know how pretty it was. But because I work a little bit later, I have to actually look professional. So I'm looking for the Planet Fitness. I don't even think I'm gonna work out. I rarely go into Planet Fitness without doing a workout, but I just need to freshen my face and find a place with solid, stable internet so that I can hop on a work call this afternoon. Check out that sun. That is God shining in right there. That's right, hello. I see a cute little motorhome that I think would be cool to own. I'm having mixed berries, blueberries and blackberries, with my mixed berry yogurt. Day in the life. I am in the heart of the Prescott Mountains where I had to scope out very high quality internet because I have random work gigs. Anyhow, this is my very super fancy professional background. Oh my goodness. At least I can slightly blur my background so you don't quite see how ridiculous this looks, but I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm in the car to make it look more professional. My company knows I work from the road and I work from my vehicle, so I'm always transparent about that. I feel like that's a high quality ethic. I went grocery shopping, and every time I go grocery shopping, I need to put it away right away. I can't have extra stuff in my car, so I stock it in the parking lot in such a way that allows me to just toss all the containers. I bought all this and some bubbly. Cheers. And then it was time to find a place to rest for the evening. I loved how this landscape was similar to Flagstaff, but different. It was like being home with a twist. And when I looked off into the distance, I could see Flagstaff across the plateau. This day in the life was escaping heat, not being sure where to go, figuring that out, exploring a bit, working some, running some errands, and finding a place to rest for the evening. It's 5 a.m. You can see the sun is starting to come up. So I'm up. Hopefully I can get a few more hours of sleep. So good morning. Welcome to a day in the life where I don't have any set work meetings. I just have work to complete, but not on a deadline. Letting in the light of the day. So first thing, let's brush my teeth. Get a little light in here. The next thing is clear up this mascara, which I do with my hot tea. Many of y'all might have seen this before. It seems gross, but it works. So you take a cotton swab and you put the cotton in your tea, in your nice hot tea. And then you clear off that mascara, and the heat is so refreshing. Once all my window covers are off, I like to sit and relax, take the mornings nice and slow. Drink my tea. I also wanted to show you what an actual morning in the car looks like. Got all my window covers, got all that. So, you know, it's messy, just like a house is messy or an unmade bed is messy. I've been able to organize and build my car in such a way that it's not an utter disaster every single morning. This is what it used to look like in the morning when I had my twin mattress. In the morning now, need some tidying, but just nowhere near as much. It's not so overwhelmed with stuff. Going outside now. It's a beautiful morning. We are up on a mountaintop. We are right at the tip top of it. So we should have some sweeping, spectacular views. Look at little red back there. Oh, this looks so fun to play on. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. It is cold this morning, which is funny because I escaped Phoenix to get out of the heat. That's Arizona for you. We've got so much elevation change here. I wonder how high I am now. But it's really cold. Time for breakfast. Here it is. I'll eat it right out of the pan and still sizzling. It's good hot. You know, I don't make breakfast too often on the road unless I'm out in places like this. And that's because I like to just get a move on it. And I'm kind of feeling that. I'm sort of feeling this urgency to go do some fun exploration. But I'm working on the skill of patience. This is a good, healthy breakfast. And it's nice to have a hot meal on the road because I usually do throw together things that I don't cook much. Really important to have sunscreen at any point. I wish I started wearing this earlier, but especially when you live outside, pretty much. I don't put sunscreen right here because if I do, I totally and completely break out, which is interesting that I don't break out in other places, but if I put it along my jawline, hello, adolescence again. Fresh face. Still feel kind of tired. I might have overslept. I was trying to make up for some sleep during the Phoenix night the night before last. I read a couple of daily readers. Cleaning my breakfast pan. Car is all prepped. Have it all set up nicely. And I am ready for adventure. It's really hazy today. I wonder why. We don't have a ton of air pollution up in northern Arizona. It's not really windy. See how hazy that is? I don't think there's a fire anywhere. I don't smell smoke. It's really hazy today. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. See, I like taking the morning slow. I am done setting up the car, having my breakfast, taking a nice slow morning, even getting a little bit of a walk in. I like taking my time in the morning. In fact, I'll often work at night whenever it's dark out because I'm just sitting in my car, so I might as well work at that time. Whereas I really enjoy and embrace the daylight to do things that I really thoroughly enjoy. I've never taken the route we're about to go, and we'll just see what's what. On these old dirt roads, I drive very slow. Yikes, how did I cross this yesterday? There's another very interesting, very rocky. I need a 4x4. If you are crossing those kind of things in a car in a low clearance, two-wheel drive, go slow. Go very, very slow. These roads have mega dips in them, likely from a really intense winter. But I just love going down these old dirt roads. Not much makes me more happier. I am just continuing down the old dirt roads. So, day in the life for today. Oh, there's some houses out here. Interesting. Wow, talk about living remotely. I am back on pavement again, which is kind of nice. It's nice doing both. And then sweeping vistas began. This one overlooked Prescott. Wasn't planning on going here, but figure we might as well check it out. That was a very quick turnaround. I didn't want to pay. I don't like fee areas. I like free areas. I really needed this to get out, see new beauty I haven't seen yet. It's a really interesting thing, the ebb and flow of adventuring and going somewhere familiar. After a really intense winter, where it was definitely kind of white knuckling it through. It wasn't so much adventure as it was like, can I basically bear it out here, you know? And then it was really nice to spend about a good 5-6 weeks up in the ponderosa forests of northern Arizona that I know well. It wasn't adventuring so much as it was rejuvenating. And now I'm feeling that adventuring vibe again. Check it out. It is so beautiful. For those with an adventurous spirit, these Arizona landscapes offer boundless opportunities for exploration. Desert scrublands and pinyon juniper woodlands coexist among mountains that cascade across the horizon in waves. This is so beautiful. Wow. Lunchtime. While my Jackery down there is charging, I am doing some work. My work today consists of writing articles and doing a lot of life administrative stuff. I have scheduled an appointment to hopefully get my 12-volt fixed. We'll see. It seems that I need a specialist. I need an automotive electrician for this, and there isn't one in my home base town. I was gonna see somebody in Phoenix, but I had to get out of there because it was way too hot. It was unhealthy to be there. The reason I'm not out adventuring and driving and exploring more right now is because I have to stop to recharge my Jackery with solar, and it's a really frustrating thing. I need my 12-volt system to charge my Jackery as it was designed for. I never had an issue with power until my 12-volt went out. I also need to get new tires, so I'm exploring that. And I'm doing a little bit of forecasting and work with this channel. I'm also taking this opportunity to catch up on some business administration, everything from scheduling to setting up meeting calls to coordinating to calendaring. So this is kind of what my work looks like today. My work on other days looks very different because I'm set up and I'm interacting and engaging with clients. Other days I'm sitting and writing full articles, and that's the majority of my day. Some days I have the opportunity to just go out and just film all day and video edit. So I'm doing a little bit of that today as well in the midst of these other activities. So this is kind of what day in the life is like. This Jackery is heavy. Oh my goodness. Whew. This fridge ain't so light either. You know, you live, you learn. I keep smelling almost this like burning electronic smell, and it's because the fridge is getting too hot where I had it, which is weird because it didn't overheat when it seemed close to other items, but just you live, you learn. After several hours of work and rearranging the car again, I've decided to take off, head over into Peoples Valley, fuel up, check out Yarnell. Ended up getting a little bit frustrated. I get frustrated anytime that I have to pick up really heavy objects and twist in awkward directions. It's one of the reasons I don't like strength training. I find that movement to be extremely stressful. I'm feeling cramped in the moment. A car is a small place to live, and I'm frustrated that sitting out for like 2.5 hours only increased my battery capacity by about 7%. I need my 12-volt fixed. and I'm gonna get it fixed. It's just that this has been a really lengthy process, and so I felt really frustrated. And I want to get on the road. You know, to live this small, to live in a car this small is so that I can take long, amazing trips. I can't reasonably do that and work from the road without reliable power. And so I'm gonna get that fixed. Editing Autumn here. Brief clarification point. The reason I've not yet fixed my 12 volt since January when it blew is because I thought I might upgrade my vehicle, and I didn't want to invest that money into a vehicle that I might just sell. And then I thought I was going to try a gas generator. That just didn't work out. I was not comfortable sleeping so closely to a gasoline generator. Even though obviously I didn't plan to use it on the inside, I still wasn't comfortable with any possible fumes it was emitting in such a tiny space. So, since I've decided to keep the car and not use the generator, I'm getting my 12 volt fixed. Hopefully. If I can't get it fixed in Flagstaff, I'm going to another huge metropolis where it's not burning hot in the Southwest. As I made my way from the rolling desert hills of Peoples Valley to the bouldery cliffs of Yarnell, I was hit with a deep melancholy. This place, despite its beauty, is home to one of the greatest tragedies to ever occur in the state of Arizona. On a heartbreaking day in the summer of 2014, 19 young men lost their lives serving their community. These brave fallen firefighters are heroes, and they will never be forgotten. I didn't film much after Yarnell today. I got pretty tired by a couple of challenges, and I was also really sad after passing by Yarnell and stopping at the memorial. I'm looking forward to an excellent night's sleep because I love my bed, so we'll just kind of take it from there, see what tomorrow brings. Here I am again in my makeshift professional background. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a bit emotional. I've even been a little bit weepy. Sometimes tears can be cathartic, and I'll tell you what, I'm always thinking about meaning and purpose. It's just who I am. So I have made a really beautiful decision. I have been alone a lot, and I need a companion. So, a divine pairing is underway. Thanks so much for watching. Blessings to you all.